Welcome back, ladies and gents. Time for some Celerity eSports again. The third round on Sochi Autodrome. We are back on this circuit for the second time in the history of Celerity eSports. So 2 times it wasn't on the calendar, but it's back again in season 2 and now 4th. We will be racing on this. Yeah, lovely circuit, I would say, but not everybody agrees. It's mixed thoughts about this circuit. Some drivers love it, and there definitely can be some action on this track too. Lovely straights, also some bended turns where you also could overtake. We're watching it right now over here. This left-hander, we all know Charles Leclerc around the outside at this turn. So yeah, there are quite some possibilities to overtake around here. So nothing to worry about for sweaty hands in that place. Some narrow turns. There are 18 turns in total. It's a 5.8 kilometer track, the total length. We'll be racing 27 laps on it today. I'm seeing Anana's fighter jumping a little bit. I hope his connection stays pretty in the race and don't cause any trouble for others. Last week's winner. Of course, it had to be Poseidon. Poseidon, who scored two pole positions in total. Last week we had a beautiful sprint format, of course. First time in the history of Celerity as well. So it was lovely to have it. It was getting used a little bit. So yeah, we need to get handy with it. But like I said, it was only the first time in the 4th season we tried out something like that. So yeah, in the 5 laps race, pole position was scored by Poseidon. Like regular Formula 1, this didn't happen in the one-shot quali, but in the 5 laps right after it, before the 50% race. So yeah, we had this new format last week. This week we of course will race in ordinary style. 18 minutes qualification session with a normal length of 50% race right after it. A formation lap up front, of course, to warm up the tires and yeah, get used to start the game. Milan and Hilly, who's by the way back on track today as well. Love to see him around here. He's this season standby reserve. It was driving for Alfa Romeo, so he's waving at his team, at his old team today. But yeah, 20 drivers out there. But both of them, like I said, Milan and Hilly on mediums on the track at the moment. Everybody else on softs. Alright, who's going to come first? Earl Baseball, but also brother Adam. That was Cole coming through last corner to start his hot lap. And then I think one of the Haases has to be Diaz. He's going to be first to set a time. I think we will have a lot of 130s today. Maybe that's already a fast lap, 132.4. I saw some drivers driving 130s out there today. So I think with track evolution, what comes in the end of this session, we will have 130 highs maybe. I hope so, or maybe even better. Let's see if it's possible at all. Alright, it's going fast at the moment. This time brother Adam is coming through last turn. Not too wide, doesn't do it. 6th place, 132.4 on the medium tires. There was Hilly, by the way. Bank a lap by him on the 4th place. That's brilliant. Then Ivanko stealing the 2nd place there, right behind Sneaky Tom. There was a lot of traffic, but then Milan, what can he do on mediums? That's P9 for him. 8 tenths slower than Hilly on the medium tires there. Pipe Tech scored a podium last week. It's doing better and better through last turn as well. And it's 10th place. Good banker for him. His teammate. What happened to his teammate? He's in his outlap, it says. Cole. There's Cole. 131.2. Is he then finally back? Had a good qualification result last week, 5th in front of Sneaky Tom, but again did not finish his race. It was over soon enough for him, so I hope he finally could be back. But this is definitely saying hello. 131.2 is a half of a second quicker than Tom, one of his old rivals at the moment. So looking good for Cole, but like I said, this is different than a 50% race what comes after it. So I hope he can switch the button again. Had to miss for 2 seasons for a after his blasting first season. But from me always will be remembered, of course. Cole Baseball. I think Poseidon is next then. Are they going to try a tow over there? He's invalid, so that's not going to work anymore. Dodo then. Looking for his first lap. That still is going to be a valid one, 132.8. Yeah, good lap by Dodo. You do have to admit it. It's not a quality beast, but yeah, so this is it's a good thing for him. Diaz going to try again, it seems like, but it's already on 3 laps old, soft tires. Don't know if that's really handy or a good thing to do, because that won't give you any valid time. But maybe he's only on these tires for his feeling, to set some extra laps to do a brilliant lap in the end. We don't know. Looks like Dodo, no sorry, he's not in a quick lap. But also not in a really slow lap. Maybe didn't have much traffic or something that he needs to let pass. Of course, coming into the pits. Somebody took over. I think Burgersorg. I don't know, but somebody moved. But we are watching Al Barrett at the moment. We already had a P2 in quali as best result, but still only scored 3 points yet. Well, not only 3 points, it's 3 points in 2 races, so both races picked up at least 1 point. That's not bad at all for your first 2 races in Celerity, of course. But we expect him to be a fast driver soon. There it is again, 131.6 is 4.5 tenths behind Cole Baseball. Wondering if somebody is going to improve Cole there. Anyways, let's switch to another driver who's coming over the lines. Lucky invalid there. Brother Adam is still on track. He's not going to be the next one. Oh, Brother Adam! When we switched away, we saw him clipping into the walls. Very unfortunate. He can't improve himself anymore as he's retired from the session at this moment. We'll see him back in the race. starting from yeah, the back on the grid. Unfortunate from Adam, definitely. And Solo still going to try to set a time. One of the, yeah, I would say the fresh new drivers who's going to practice and make miles in our league. Had 2 races, 14th and 13th place. So already 2 finishes. That's the most important. Just make minutes and make miles. He's going to do that again today. A little wide over here from Croatia. Oh, we saw. Oh, that was an NS fighter. Spun away. Is now still driving into the walls. Needs to be careful. It's beside him. Can he score something now? There he is. 2nd place, 2/10 behind Cole. It's getting, yeah, they are getting closer. Poseidon now 2nd place. That's strong again. He's not leading the Celerity, by the way. After a win and fastest lap last week. Because he's on 3rd place. Behind Hachi. Well, shared 2nd place there, both on 29 points. But CL-2 is leading at the moment, 33 points. Without a win yet, a 2nd and 3rd place for CL-2. So yeah, he wants that win now. I hope he can get it soon, because that would be his first win in Celerity. But yeah, I think winning has it needs to come to a leader in the championship. So I think we'll have to wait for it. But then it comes in style. Oh, Cole made improved there. Not by much. It's only about 200th that he removed from his personal best. Anyways, he did improve himself, and he's still provisional leader for pole position. Poseidon already had his lap. Lee Meister coming into the pits there. Is it going to be Burgsort? No, it's not Burgsort. It's his teammate. That's Hachi. Hachi coming. There he is. Hachi also capable of big things, because there it is. 131.1 exactly. Oh, I just want to say, don't shut down Hachi, because a phenomenal driver as well. Came from Mercedes. And sorry, came from Red Bull, then to Mercedes. 2 seasons there with brother Adam. Then switched to Williams. And of course there's a coach there, Dylan, who can do big things with his drivers. So probably he's now a champion material, and yeah, Dylan will force him into that. So nothing to worry about. 131.1 for Hachi. Took over from Cole by a lovely lap there. Ivanko is also looking quick today. Also quite fresh in this league, but had some good results as well. Picked up quite a few points already. And already holds the 5th place at this moment. So looking really positive for Ivanko, fresh Ferrari driver. Oh, behind, oh, we are watching Rutty Boy over here. First I want to follow Al Barrett, but Rutty Boy is going to improve. Also his teammate by only 400th. 7th place for Rutty Boy, not bad at all. Dodo into the pits after he was invalid, but maybe for this reason. See you later. Into the pits as well. There's still a few minutes on the clock, so drivers can do another attempt to improve or get a better result. 2 minutes 50, they need to be quick to get out of pits again. Diaz again on very old tires. Don't know if he's going to try again to improve. I think it looks like it, watching his ERS system. Let's watch Sneaky Tom, boys. On board with Sneaky Tom. Into turn 1. Sorry, that's not turn 1, that was already turn 2. I love to see he switched colors as well with his helmet. We always knew him from with his pink helmet in the Racing Point before. Then the team became British Green, of course, formed Aston Martin. Drove there for 1 season and then switched to Mercedes, and now also holds that blue colors on his helmet. It's a good match. Can somebody take over Hachi again? Sorry, back to Tom. I think he's looking for an improvement there. There it is, P4. Can be happy with this one, and I think he will be happy with it. 131.4, 4th place for Tom again. Now stolen by Milan. Who is still in the 131, but on 0-6. So took it over out of nothing, I would say, in the end of the quali session. Like I said, track evolution will play parts, and that happened. But called Poseidon now with 130.7. Oh, he's flying there. To be honest, I don't know if he can stay in this league for long, because if you are looking at this, it looks like he's CL-1 driver. But watch Cole, because Cole's still in it. Who can do it even more? Also Hachi. Yeah, Hachi has just started his lap, so this is not over yet. First call. I think Al Barrett just improved, is standing still to let himself pass. Yes, that's true. So indeed, first call, then comes Hachi. But that time from Poseidon, it's very fast. Alright, can Cole do something? Maybe not Paul, but climb up a few places. Both are possible. Comes through the final lap. Can he do it? Second place there, 130.976. To Hachi now. Oh, Hachi had purple sectors there. Can he do it then? Cole was already close to 2.5 tenths, but Hachi had a purple sector. I hope he can do it. Oh no, Hachi mate! Oh, he really gave it all. And like Max Verstappen, and the final turn he thrown it away. I think he was getting there maybe. And the last sector he didn't do the job. Unfortunate one for Hachi, because he could maybe do it, but it's Poseidon again with 3rd pole position in a row. Like I said, you start wondering if he he's really grown out of this league. Poseidon with a very fast lap, 130.719, followed by a Cole with 2.5 tenths, 130.9. Milan, he came really out of nothing, but holds the third place, second row with Hachi in the race. So Albarrett on the fifth place, Nicky Tom 6, Lee Meister 7, Ivanko 8, Rutty Boy for the McLaren on P9, P10. See you later. That's the top 10 who won't have free tire choice. Hilly was on the mediums and also on 11th place, who didn't want to improve, so he has free tire choice here. Bulgasaur 12, Fluky 13, Dodo 14, Diaz 15, Pipe Tech 16, Brother Adam 17, Hans on number 18, P19 for Ananas Fighter. Race 24 hours, didn't set a time because he was quali banned for resetting on track, unfortunate. So I hope he never will do that again. But yeah, he will start from behind. He just redeemed his penalty, nothing to worry about anymore. By the way, again, I hope we don't get bugged out, because yeah, so now and then we are having issues with Codemasters who won't make our lobbies pretty. Like this, it should already continue, but we are waiting for nothing over here. Well, I think it bugged out again, boys. Sure. First, I think we should have a wait. Sometimes it does continue after a while. But I think it can also be without success. Yeah, we have to restart, ladies and gents. Back in 3 or 4 minutes. Apologies for Codemaster issues again. We'll be back. Welcome back, Jets, from a little break. This time Tom was hosting, so had to the customization of the grid, also settings. I did the invites again. I think it was an NS fighter, unfortunate. He's got it with it, but yeah, we already saw him jumping on the track. His connection wasn't pretty, it didn't look pretty. And that because of others, their connection, poor connection, it can bug out the game. This is also a little thing about Codemasters from game, of course, but it's also somebody with poor connection. We are not used to an NS like that, so I hope it can improve again. So he'll be back next week, because it's a lovely racer, an NS. So sorry, mate, for today. Good you're out for this one, because it can really devastate others their race. We had so much trouble with poor connection, and in League you don't want delay, you don't need delay, you need stabilized connection, and you have to see clearly what you are doing, and it has to be real. So back in 10 seconds, finally, after a little break again, interruption of 10 minutes, about 10 minutes. But we are ready for formation lap on the dry weather at Sochi. And then we will launch the third race again of the Celerity eSports. Yeah, like I said, see you later on top with 33 points. Is on the 10th place there for now, so he can climb. The unfortunate thing at the moment is that Park Vermeer was gone, and also the drivers, they are having the soft tires that's required because they did the quali on it, but this time they are new, so that's a little advantage for the drivers up front, especially for Poseidon, who was already very fast over here. Will now have new set of softs with clean air. So yeah, that's a little minor point, I would say, but I'm happy we can continue this race with now 19 drivers on it, except an MS fighter. So some strategy thoughts over here. I really don't have a clue. I think soft medium was doable, that the tire wear at Sochi isn't really much, if I remember, with these cars. So I think soft medium maybe is doable then, because I don't see any driver on hards either, so we'll have to see and find out. The grid is getting formed up again for the third time this season, fourth time with preseason with it, but that one doesn't count for competition points. There it is, 19 drivers on the grid again. And then it's waiting for the lights. There it is, 5 red lights turning off. With Poseidon in pole position. Next to him, Cole Baseball with his best result this season. And there we are on the way for the third race. Poseidon again with a good start, followed by Cole, who's taking the outside line there. It looks like Poseidon can clear the job before the second turn over here. Drivers need to be careful at this point. Looked like it went really well. Only Han Solo in a little bit of trouble with himself. Race 24 and Dodo around the outside of Diaz. Good start by all the gents. There comes Hilly on the inside of that chicane. Jumped a little bit, but still in front of Lucky. The Ferrari drivers now behind each other. Race 24 Hours wants to take over first driver in team. Are they going to be team orders over here, or are they just racing and fight it out themselves? Ivanko want to have the better exit, but race 24 Hours immediately defended that inside. Ivanko wants to stay out and needs to defend now. Sinead with it, because he is following his old teammate. Also good move by the Mercedes there. So Poseidon still in the lead, 8 tenths, moved from Cole. Then comes Hachi on a 1.2 second gap. Milan and Albert still in, well, Albert still putting pressure on Milan here. On the ass. Oh, there comes Racer on Liemeister. Wants to, oh, Al Barrett, oh, takes Liemeister with it. Oh, sorry, I wasn't laughing, but oh, I was really on his screen, and then you could see it coming, you know, so it was more like laughing that it happened, what I was thinking. Like I predicted or jinxed in mind. That's very unfortunate for Liemeister. Also, it's looking like Al Barrett went too wide into the walls in the third sector and then took Liemeister with it. I already hear Liemeister complaining about this, and he's right to do so because it's race over for them both. Very early in the race. And then safety car out, of course, after a devastating hit. Nobody's fault here, really. Well, Al Barrett made a mistake, of course, but into the walls. It's not that he can do anything about the collateral damage that comes with it. Race at 24 Hours, by the way. He jumped quite big time. 12 places gained from the start of the race. Because wasn't allowed to put a quali lap on Valid 1. Redeemed his qualification ban and is now on P7 already. It's really out of his mind that he it looks like he knows how to overtake on Sochi. Lucky pit stop. Is this because of a wing change maybe? Also Dodo took a 5-second time penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Oh, and is not going to change his wing. He's just changing his strategy out here and then takes a 5-second penalty with it. Oh, he's thinking about why didn't I stay out? Maybe. Anyway, he's lucky that safety car is still there. Or did he not redeem that penalty yet? Now it's still 5 seconds on the board for Dodo. That's unfortunate for him because this way it could be added to your end time or redeemed later on a normal pit stop, for example. If it was redeemed already in the pit stops, it was under a safety car, then it was he could close the gap again, and then it wasn't. He could wash it away. But now it's not. It's not the story for him this time. So, safety car early in the race, and then Poseidon still in the lead with Cole on second place. Yeah, can Poseidon hold it? Last week he did so all race long on Brazil. It was really one of his circuits, but I have a feeling Poseidon could be unstoppable this season. For really everybody. Safety car at the end of this lap, and then we'll find out what's going to happen here. Can Cole attack and respond on Poseidon here? Poseidon can maintain the pace until the finishing line and can also decide when to leave because the safety car is already in. And Solo with a severe collision with brother Adam. 5 seconds for them both, probably, yes. Poseidon is leaving. Took a good turn there. Yeah, it's a good launch from Poseidon, definitely. Milan wants to make a move on Hachi. Hachi opens the door on the outside then. Milan is there up front and Hachi needs to give in there. Oh, look at this, Al Barrett. Beautiful launch on that curb. And also stole a position there on Hachi. I think Hachi was having a little cold tires, not what he wants, but they will take salvation again, I think, because it's a very skilled driver. Well, Tom and Racer 24 hours this time, but also teammate again from Tom. Last week had incident together on Brazil after a fight together this time. They probably are paying more attention for each other. They fought at each other really hard there last week, so and also the first week. We also saw 1-2 from these Mercedes team at the pre-season, so they know each other now. Fastest lap for Poseidon, 1:34.5 on soft tires, 1.1 gap already to Cole. But there comes Al Barrett now, going to make a move on the inside before turn 2, and does that lovely on Milan. Oh, Milan, a little snap moment for him. Got some oversteer, but also saved himself. Can Cole stay close behind Poseidon here? This is the gap. They are still captured in one screen. It's not far. There's 2.7 gaps now until Barrett. Oh, Hachi and Racer wheel to wheel through the chicane here. Racer is on fire out here today. DRS enabled again. Or enabled for the first time maybe. That's yeah, that's DRS time now. So more overtakes can be made. Oh, look at this, there it comes. Oh, sorry, it looked like it, but the racer really is tapping the throttle here. He wants to have it. He wants to be driver of the day. He's already really going for it. Climbed 14 places at the moment. On the soft tires from the beginning, so yeah, credits to racer. That's a comeback after the ban from last week. Ooh, Albert took a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Sorry, we were watching Racer and not Albert. Because Racer got another one. Milan aiming for Albert now. He could really be the man to beat out there. If he was on, if he could do a quali lap, I was wondering if Poseidon could beat Racer out here today, because he's on fire. There it will come. Next move from Racer, 24. Look at the position change out here, boys. This is his 16th place he's going to grab around the outside. And job done before turn 2 already. He knows all the lines here. He practiced much. That's one thing for sure. There's still stint and the pace in it. It's alive. Cole getting a little bit closer now to Poseidon. Only one stop made by Luki and Dodo, who took the penalty, just took the penalty with it. Let's see if Cole can do something about Poseidon up front. Can he put him under pressure? Force him into mistakes? Last week nobody could. Poseidon could make a free pit stop in the end. And be back on track just in front of the others. So yeah, nobody was giving Poseidon sweaty hands there. But maybe Cole can. Long time no see around these positions. Like I said, last week had a very good quali session. Looked like he was back, but after a couple laps it was race over. And yeah, I don't want to jinx again now, because Cole was on fire, and he was a new Cole from season 1. Milan picked his place back from Albert. Or sorry, they switched positions. Yeah, he picked it back from Albert. Albert already also made a move on Milan, of course. Hungarian driver. Racer now stuck at 5 seconds on 3rd place behind Cole. Looking forward if you could close that gap, but the tires are getting older at the moment. So we'll have to figure out if it can last any longer. And well, it's 4.7 at the moment. We'll see and figure out if he can still win it, because then it's really a phenomenal race in history books. There comes Hilly again. Came from P11 on 10th place now, picked up 1. But is on the medium tires, of course. First of the medium, first of the drivers who are on medium, and then so he's doing well. Good to see him back. Racer and Milan are struggling again. Sorry, Racer coming into the pits. Could try an undercut here. Question is if his pace could also be so phenomenal on the medium tires, because he's going to switch to them. There it is, good pit stop from Racer 24. We'll be back on track at 16th place, just in front of Han Solo then. Oh, look at this, it's Hachi and Tom. They must be also in the party together. Hey you, I'm gonna grab you. This was some struggling between the Williams and the Mercedes. Hachi could grab it back here. Oh, what's happening here, mates? Cole Baseball grabbed the lead on Poseidon. I think it was on the second straight there, with DRS of course. Dived really late into that chicane and did the job there, but can he hold it now? Poseidon is out of ERS. Oh, look at this, it's the management of Cole. Of course Poseidon had a harder job. If you're in the lead and you need to defend, you don't have slipstream effect, so that's advantage for Cole. But if Cole is pressing a little bit, because he is, look at that, using some ERS now to get away from Poseidon, try to get him out of DRS. That would be really hard to do so, but you don't want to get past again, Cole, because it took him 11 laps to pass Poseidon here. See you later, like Tom, also passed Hachi. Tom on third place and see you later on fourth, looking very pleasant again for the Mercedes, the green blue colors. Teammate of Hachi, Burgersord, also closing in on Pipe Tech on different tires. This is the time it will change. Pipe Tech's tire starts to drop, and those tires from Burgersord, they are still alive. Kicked in a few laps ago. Whoa, Hachi, what did you do, mate? 5 seconds for corner cutting. Oh, I think it happened. Oh, trouble there, trouble for Hachi. Unfortunate, mate. Look out for the others. Spin around again. He has got some damage, I think. Yeah, his end plate on the left side is missing. Pit stop now for Cole, also Poseidon. Why is Poseidon now up front? What's happening over here, mates? Is Poseidon now... No, it's not. It looked like he was in front of Cole after a stop. But it's just behind Cole here. Both on the medium stint now. We're now in front of them. A few drivers are with the older mediums, so yeah, they won't have blue flags. They can still fight them off. Burgersord still not past Pipe Tech yet. See you later, and Pipe Tech still on the softer tires. Last of the other drivers, because Han Solo just switched also to the mediums. Will it come there? Will it come? Will it come? Burgersord on the inside. Oh, just missed it. Also Pipe Tech knows how to brake late. To keep a length in front of Burgersord here. There goes Pipe Tech into the pits. At the end of lap 13. Sorry, at the end of lap 12. look at this. Look at this. It was Cole. There comes Poseidon on the inside of Dodo. But it's also really close behind Cole here. Is now putting pressure. It's the other way around here. Lucky and DS. Just in front of Cole. 2.1 seconds only. Few penalties are given now in game to 5 drivers in total. What's happening around here? Oh, this is it was Hilly or something. Who was it? Who just flew into the walls? We saw it looked like a Haas, but I still see the Haas is driving. At the moment it was really hectic. Now Cole. He needs... Oh no, Cole! Oh, Cole was too impatient at the moment. And he also spun Lucky together with him. He did that same thing like Celerity did with Tom last week on Brazil in turn 4. It's very unfortunate for Cole here. It's also a virtual safety car. I don't expect any damage for Cole over here. Maybe Lucky will have to change wings because he was pushed away a little bit. That was a mistake from Cole. It was hitting the throttle too soon. He wanted to get past really quickly. Of course, he was in a fight with Poseidon and they were on the older tires. But he just hit the throttle too soon, and what made him and Lucky spun away. And of course Poseidon could carry on immediately. So this at the moment it's Poseidon back in provisional lead, I would say. Yeah, let's see if we can close in and pick up a few places again, because Poseidon will not take long anymore before he's in the lead again. There comes a move on DS. Back on second place, still penalty free. It's looking well for Poseidon here, the Greece driver. Also past Bourgesort, back in the lead. We do have Racer, by the way, behind Poseidon. He is on a little bit of older tires, but look at this, by the way. maybe Racer 24 Hours is the man to beat Poseidon then today. My apologies. But if we are watching this, he was closing in insanely. Oh, back to Tom. Is going to make a move. It wasn't Tom we were watching at. Racer made a little mistake, dirty air in front of him, of course. He's now just out of the second there. No DRS. Shall not be happy with it. It's not what he wants. He wants to stay within the DRS length. Cole past Al Barrett already. He's picking up the pace again, but yeah, it's 7 seconds. About 7 seconds or so, or maybe more, 8, 9. Until Poseidon now, that's what he lost. Al Barrett, another 3-second time penalty there. It's not really happy with these limits on Sochi. It looks like Poseidon is driving away now from Racer a little bit. We'll see if that stays and if you can grow this length, can make it bigger. Oh, Hilly can do it maybe. Can Bulgasort defend this one? There comes the overspeed from Hilly. Yeah, this is going to be a job done. Still all wheel to wheel. Bulgasort brakes deep, but needs to hold it there. Respect given by Bulgasort, by the way. Good racing between the gents. And Hilly climbed and picked up a place. Franco wants his position back from Tom. Can he succeed in it? Or will Tom stay waving at him? We are seeing a good race today, gents. Some very spectacular duel up front between Poseidon and Cole. Cole made a mistake. Took Luki with him. So in the end, at this moment, Poseidon is winning this battle. Then there wasn't a fight with Racer as well. There comes Ivanko. Whoa, that was a good move, but. Oh, don't cut out Sneaky Tom, because they are still wheel to wheel. Tom brakes deep, up front. Good fight again between the Mercedes and the Ferrari here. Making good video for us. Franco is really close over here right now, but then, oh, he hits too many grass. It's really a lawn mauler. But at the moment it's Avanko in front again into turn 4. Ooh, Tom May picked up a warning with that move. Still penalty free. Needs to keep it like that. So it's still, we are only halfway through the race, a little bit more. So still everything is possible here. That was a lovely move. Again from Tom. Still fighting. There comes Celerity, his teammate. Wants to get involved maybe. If they are keep fighting like this, they will both miss out on a few tenths per lap. And that way Celerity can close it in again. So the man in behind, and Solo, who we already were talking about. And Solo is really making miles in Celerity. First experience of league racing, his 3rd race. First 2 races finished. Today looks like he's going to be last anyways. Big credits, he's just playing around here. And I hope he can find his improvements and then closes in on the group, and then yeah, we'll see in a couple of months how he could evolve. The most important thing is that if he stays happy, you know, with boring league races probably a little bit. It's really making miles on the track, and why not in a league? Because over here, learn, believe me, Boogzord passed Hilly again. He's on a little bit fresher tires than Hilly, so why not? Hilly won a race once in the top 5 of last season, so it's a great driver. And the Alfa Romeo color still suit him well, and I'm really happy he stayed member of the league and still holds the Celerity pass. So we will see him now and then this season, no worry about it. There comes a pit stop from Hilly after 6 laps. Oh, also 5 seconds penalty, stopped from racing. He's not happy maybe with his race today. So, Healy out. See you back soon, mate. Next time, better luck. Because we know what you are capable of. Bringing home podiums. So now and then, why not? I think this will fight until the end. This will be a fight until the end between Tom and Ivanko, the Dutch and Ukrainian driver. And Poseidon may take another win again, grab the lead in the Celerity. Because he had a retirement in his first race, but then a win last week with also pole position on the sprint format. So that's another 3 points you could write down. And then yeah, he still holds Racer on 1.6 seconds, and also Racer holding a penalty there. So it looks like Poseidon could drive it home again. Not much action anymore like the first stages of this race. There are some gaps there, but still a few drivers who are putting pressure on each other. Pugisod and Hachi will not pick up points today for Williams. Maybe don't like this track or something, I don't know. Hachi was quite fast in quali. But in the end may not had a perfect race. Ivanko now passed Tom again. Ooh, well, Barrett, that's 9 seconds already if I'm right. Sorry, 6. 9 seconds for Dodo. Diaz and Hansodo 6 seconds, and then 3 seconds for Luki, Racer 24 and Cole. And everybody else still penalty free over here. The position change at this moment. Racer 24 hours, big winner out here today. Really has driven one of his best races, I would say. And Tom got it back from Ivanko. Do have to admit, Ivanko saved a little bit of Earth. We'll charge that later. And if he plays smartly, he could win it technically then from Tom. But is also now under pressure by See You Later. So is now splitting up the Mercedes. So now wants to attack but also needs to defend, because there comes See You Later as well. But he's without Earth, but maybe on raw pace closing in. A yellow flag for Dodo, I think. That's Dodo. What happened to you, man? I thank go. Breaks in so deep. But I just came too short for Tom here. And then, see you later. Oh, how could this end? How is it going to end? Is it two Mercedes in front of the Ferrari, or is the Ferrari going to beat the Mercedes? Or is he going to split the Mercedes? We'll see, we'll figure out. 2 laps to go. Oh, see you later now. Around the outside. What a move. What a move. It just fitted. Still wheel to wheel now because Ivanko is not giving up. Oh, what's happening here? It's an incident. We'll see you later now. And Ivanko here. That was an unfortunate one. It looked strange. Maybe see you later closing on the inside too much. We'll figure out how this incident happened. But it was some good racing between the gents. Luckily Ivanko didn't drop down more places. But yeah, like I said, wheel to wheel with see you later there. Only lost 1 place. That needs to be careful that Pipe Tech's not going to steal it. But I don't think so, because I don't see any damage for Ivanko here. Oh, it's Hachi and Pipe Tech, by the way. Hachi into the points now. And Burgesort. Oh. This is for the final point, gents. Also, Pipe Tech wants to have it, of course. So, see you later now, and Tom also in the fight. Final lap fights. Those are these movies we are watching now. Tom got passed by his teammate again. And Solo, by the way, it seems like he's EI. Did he stop? Then he stopped on track, maybe. That's not what he needs to do. Oh, this will be the last attempt for Tom. And I think he will. He will do it. On his teammate there. Oh, what are you doing? See you later. Oh, he braked in so deep. Still Tom in the lead. Oh, see you later is crazy. You really, that's our fault. Of course, mate. You're really wanting too much again against your teammate. First dive just went well. That second dive was also a bit too much. Came from too deep. That's dangerous. I understand his emotions, that last lap race, but I think Sneaky Tom agrees with me. That's not see you later. That's not something see you later needs to do every week, because it can work out differently. Definitely. Poseidon with another win. Race at 24 hours on 2nd place. Milan with another podium, 3rd one for him. Cole P4. Still, I'm happy to see Cole not on podium yet again, where he did always belong, first. But finally a promised result, so that's a good thing by Cole. I think the Mercedes drivers will have a few words now. Tom saying, mate. Yeah, and I agree. Sometimes you need was last lap, last attempt for Tom. He took it. And then it's over, you know, it's your teammate. Positions are changed at this race. Race later again, but don't do those deep dives. It went well this time, but it can be the other way around quickly as well, we all know. Anyways, 3 different teams on podium: AlphaTauri, Ferrari and the Haas of Milan. Fastest lap scored by brother Adam again, 5th fast lap in the history of Celerity for Adam there, 132.978. Set it on softs in the end. 134.0 Brad Poseidon. They win. Wow, that's not true. The entire race brought Poseidon his win. Another win for him. Will take the lead after this week. Race 24 hours. Really the driver of the day. Came from P19 up till 2. Only a warning with it for about 3 seconds. But Milan 3rd place. 4th Cole. Barrett 5. Sneaky Tom. I can't complete it, but I just do it with the hands. Then you can see what's going on here. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll open up a press conference again. I think only Poseidon will join me today, because race 24 hours, we all know he likes to talk. It's hard for him in English. French driver. And also Milan, I thought he didn't join us much, from Hungary. And Poseidon from Greece can talk a few words in English. So yeah, well, let's start invite him. I will always invite the 3 gents, of course, but I think only Poseidon will join me today, and we'll have a short conference here. Who will come and join me? There he is, Theo, aka Poseidon, winner of this battle, back on the podium again on 1st place. It's no question anymore. I would say you winning races, 3 pole positions in a row. I think this was the most difficult race this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Cole was pushing massive behind me. Yeah, I think I thought maybe he goes for another lap and I will do some undercut, but we both go for changing tires for mediums. And I don't know what happened to him. I think we had a slower car in front of us, and so he braked too late, touched him, and yeah, both on the wall. So it was easy for me. And then later, I think race at 24 hours, he was also close, but he got a time penalty, so I wasn't really pushing so hard because I was also on 2, yeah, I had 2 warnings. And yeah, I was struggling with my car today. It was on the edge. It was crazy. It was hard driving, but it was nice fighting with who was it, Cole? Yeah.
With Cole, indeed. Yeah, indeed. I think pressed the throttle too soon coming out of a turn with a slower driver with all the tires in front of him. So I think he was just too impatient. He wanted to pass too soon. And that's what made him, hitting the back of Luki. And then they both spun out.
Spun both, yeah.
Yeah. Well, how you think it's going to be the entire season? Are all the circuits your favorites, or are you really going to have quite a few circuits where it's going to be harder for you to nail it until the end?
No, I like every track except of Britain. But I think it's just training. I did a lot of training this week because I like this track and I like to drive on Russia. But yeah, I don't know. The race today was tough, and I hope it will be like that because it's making it more funny and yeah, you have somebody to fight for. It's not so easy.
Exactly. No, it's never easy. It's not so easy as it seems indeed. Well, thank you for the answers, Poseidon, and
Thank you
I
too.
hope to see you again soon.
Thank you, mate. Bye bye.
Bye bye, mate. We saw Milan joining the party. How are you, mate? Hello, Milan. You did join the party before, right? So this is the second time press conference, if I'm right. All right. Well, how is it to be on third place today on Sochi? Is this also one of your favorite circuits, or are you really excited to be here on podium? Brilliant, mate. So yeah, this is a circuit where you are really happy you are third. Well, where will we be heading next week, by the way? Who knows? Who knows? Taking a calendar with me. Hold on. Yeah, we are of course going to Mexico next week. How are your chances on Mexico next week, Milan? Can you stay penalty free there? Because it's really hard to avoid track limits on Mexico. How can you do it there? You'll just try. Thanks. Well, final question for you, Milan. How do you see your chances this season? Can you give us a top 3 in the end and be on the wall of Celerity at the end of the season? I think those are good goals, mate. Well, let's see, because we still got, let me see, 13 more races in front of us. So Milan, enjoy your podium today and thank you for joining the press conference. It was good to hear you. Yeah, you too, mate, you too. Well, ladies and gents, this was a Celerity eSports evening again in CL-2. We are on Sochi back tomorrow because CL-1 in action, of course, at 20:15 Central European time. Then you have to clock in again at Twitch, and then yeah, you can watch another race. Maybe some co-commentator again, Brad, for example, joining us. So we'll figure out. But now, thank you for watching. It was a pleasant race. It was a good one. And in the end, not too excited anymore. But then that last lappers. Yeah, it was phenomenal to watch Sochi this way because it can also be different on this circuit. Not always too spectacular, but it was today. Let's hope for more tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and for now, a very nice evening. Bye bye.